I think you're in for a treat now. My next guest is considered to be one of the finest cellists in the world. He was nominated for a Grammy for Best Classical Solo Performance with a set of 3 albums called the Unaccompanied Cello Suites by Bach. And February 8th through the 10th, he'll be performing at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion with the Los Angeles Philharmonic Orchestra. Would you welcome, please, Yo-Yo Ma.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
What a pleasure to listen to you play. I found out something today, and until it was brought to my attention, I didn't realize you were here once before, weren't you?
I was here just about 20 years ago, and you haven't changed.
And you've grown more diplomatic. You were a young man. Did you come with was it Isaac Stern?
Yep, I was one of his protégés, and I was 9 years old, terrified I didn't say it. I don't think I said a thing. I played something on the show. I think you did most of the talking.
Yeah.
And that's, that's...
That is very
And you were
strange.
still in New York.
Yeah, that's right. When somebody told me that you were on, I said, gee, I would have remembered the name Yo-Yo Ma.
Well, listen, that's...
Now, it's just Y, for people who don't, it's spelled Y-O-Y-O, last name M-A, right?
Great name, isn't it?
Well, it's... Now, I'm sure your parents, they told me you got a good sense of humor about it, but I'm sure your parents knew that a yo-yo is a toy.
They
And
sure
also,
did.
sometimes they use yo-yo, say, hey, look at that yo-yo, which means kind of a,
I think they wanted both. And I noticed when you pronounced my name first, it sounded Yo-Yo Ma. It's a terrible name to live with. And it's, but I've
Would
been with
you
it.
put it together like one word, yo-yo ma or yo-yo ma? I mean,
Whatever you say, anything. I've been called so many things. I've been called Jojo. Actually, I'm now a father.
Oh, really?
So now it means now we have Papa Ma and we have Mama Ma. It's getting
ma,
ridiculous.
ma, ma.
And then there's a rock group called Yo Mama. And once I played in Richmond, Virginia.
Yo mama?
I saw posters
Yo mama.
all over the place. Yo Mama.
I don't have a feeling that that's not Oriental, but
It's ethnic. I
it's
think.
ethnic, yeah, yo mama. Were the youngsters, because kids can be cruel, when they get on something like that, and they tease something terrible. Did you go through that with yo-yo?
I think I went through more teasing or more aggravation when I became an adult. Because kids, of course, you make jokes about
Right.
your name and all that. But I remember when I first started traveling and going to different countries, I'd call on the phone and the operator would say, well, sir, what's your name, the room number? And my name is Ma. And they'd say, oh, come on, no.
Come on.
What's your real name? I said, Ma. They'd hang up on me.
Right.
And then I'd say, well, look, I'd call again and say, look, this is really my last name. It's M.A. And what is your first name? I'd say, it's Yo-Yo. And then they'd hang up again.
It would be, even if you gave them the first name, they'd hang up and then come
It's
back.
a no-win name,
I suppose somebody has suggested, well, maybe you considered it, ever changing it? It's such an identification now, of course.
Exactly.
I mean, it's
Well,
wonderful.
the problem with changing it is which part do you change? Do you change
You can't take out
Yo-Yo.
one yo, can you?
Carson or,
Yeah, you're right.
Richard Ma? What do you want to do?
No, I think you better stay with it
It's a
now,
real
since you're known all over the world. You've been playing the cello since you were very, very small.
4.
Why the cello instead of, say, the violin, which is the first choice for many?
Well, I started on the violin. My sister played, but I wanted something bigger. I wanted the biggest.
Yeah, the big violin.
Right. And I actually wanted to play double bass, but I couldn't. So I switched from violin to cello, and I've kept at it ever since.
You must have a heavy traveling schedule playing all over the world. Some musicians, when they flew in an airline, would actually take an extra seat or the instrument and put the seat belt on it and everything so they didn't have to check it through
That's right.
luggage. Does that sometimes happen?
That's right. With an old instrument, it's very, very hard to just leave it in the cold
I
or
would think so.
leaving other people
So
to
do you
handle it.
sometimes do
So
that,
I
buy
always
a
buy a
jo-
seat. Before, I used to buy a seat for it, though. I'd try to sneak it on, and tell
Sneak that
stewardesses-
on?
Sneak that on the plane with a raincoat, the old trench coat, newspaper method, or you might do, just tell the stewardess that you have an oboe, and they'd look down the list of things that you can't carry on the plane, and of course an oboe was not on it. It was much smaller, so I'd get it on. But then I got wise and started buying tickets for it.
Buy a ticket for it. Does it get served 2 drinks or like a regular?
At least 2.
Oh,
At
okay.
least 2.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. It is a pleasure to have you with us tonight. I hope it's not another 20 years. Would you come back sooner than that?
Sure. Great.
Anyway,
Thank you.
great luck with your concert at the Los Angeles Philharmonic Orchestra. That's the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, February 8th through the 10th. Then where are you off to?
Vacation.
Vacation?
Yeah.
Good for you. Gonna grow a beard?
I'm going to try. I'm going to have 3 hairs going. I'll take an audience poll as to whether they want me to shave it off.
Thanks for being here.